Welcome to the RGI database training video, how to add students using the add student function. Using this method is one of two options to enter students into the database. To learn how to enter multiple students at a time, please watch the How to Use the Student Import Form to Add Students training video. Before adding a new student, review the list archive students to check that the student is not already in the database to avoid entering duplicate students. To begin, ensure you have the student's most up-to-date school record to accurately enter the demographic information required. You will not be able to save a student in the database without the required demographic information. Under Students, located on the top navigation menu, click on Add Students. The Add New Student page will appear. Multi-access users, select the school for which you will enter the student. Under grade level, select the grade level of the student. Under Student ID, type the student ID number. Under First Name, type the first name of the student. Under Middle Name Initial, type the middle name of the student, if known. Under Last Name, type the last name of the student. Under Gear Up Status, select the status of the student. Please review the database manual and reporting guidelines for Gear Up status definitions. Under Gender, select if the student is male or female from the pull-down menu. Under Ethnicity, select the ethnicity of the student. Under Federal Program, select the programs the student is served by. Please note that these are the only programs that are considered federal programs. Programs like free or reduced lunch will not qualify as a federal program. If a student is not being served by any of the listed federal programs, select None. If a student participates in more than two of the programs listed, select Two or More. Under Post-Secondary Institution, select what post-secondary institution a first-year college student is attending. This section is only to be completed during year 7 of the grant. Under Notes, feel free to enter any additional information of the student. This section will not appear under a student's education history and is intended only to track any additional information that may be important to the educator. Limited English proficiency students can be tracked by checking the box next to LEP. Students with an individualized education plan can be tracked by checking the box next to IEP. Students identified as homeless can be tracked by checking the box next to homeless. Students identified as foster care can be tracked by checking the box next to foster care. Click Save and Add New to add the student and reset the Add New Student page to add another student. Click Save and Update Progress to add the student and go to the student's Student Progress page. On this page, you can update student demographic data, applicable course enrollment, course completion, and other progress measures. Click Save and Done to add the student and return to the data dashboard. To view the list of students in the database, click on Students on the top menu and select List, Search Students. Multi-access users, make sure the correct school is selected. To quickly search for a student, enter their name or student ID into the search box. You can also search for students using the minimum-maximum grade filters to bring up students by certain grade levels. Using the Gear Up status filter to bring up students with only the selected status. Using the post-secondary institution to bring up first-year college students attending a certain college. Or using the letter search bar to bring up students by the first initial of their last name. If you need to update a student's database profile, click on the edit icon to open the student's student progress page, where you'll be able to update student demographic data, applicable course enrollment, course completion, and other progress measures as needed. That concludes this training video. Thank you for your participation. For further questions, please contact the RGI evaluation team.